Am I the asshole for not paying for the pizza I ordered? My wife and I haven't been comfortable going out to eat in public due to COVID, but we really wanted some specialty pizza last night. So I looked up Italian places around me so I could order for pickup, and I found this place that had great reviews. Ordered a large pizza and breadsticks that came up to $35. I put a regular shirt and sweatpants on to pick it up. When I got to the parking lot, I thought this Italian restaurant per bar looks pretty fancy, even from the outside. There was a big guy standing in front of it, so I was a bit nervous, but what the hell, I'm just here to pick up my food. As I was walking into the restaurant, said guy stopped me and told me, no sweatpants. I told him I'm just there to pick up my orders. He kept insisting that I come back with better clothes because after 6 p.m. dinner hours there's a dress code. I was pretty upset, so I told him, if you make me leave, I'm not coming back. He said, suit yourself. So I left, told my wife the devastating news, and got fast food instead. Fast forward to this morning, the owner of the restaurant called me back. They asked for name and phone number when I ordered, demanding that I come there today to pay them for my order last night. I explained to him what happened so it doesn't seem like I go around making bogus orders to mess with people. This guy tells me, yes, but you can pick it up now while we don't have the dress code. I asked him if he's gonna remake it for me and he said he will, but I'll have to pay for last night's order and the remade order. I told him that's not gonna happen and hung up. He kept calling but I stopped answering. He left a pretty nasty voicemail, but our appetite for pizza's been gone and it's Monday morning. I have other things to be angry about. What do you guys think? Edit. Thank you guys for the reassurance. For the ones asking, I'm in Virginia and in my experience, I've always paid when I pick up. Also, I don't have a Yelp account, but I may just make one and leave a review for future pickup customers, as most of you suggested. Second edit. I went back to their website to see if there's any mention of dress code that I might have missed. Nope. Nowhere did it say it. The website actually makes the restaurant seem like a local pizzeria and not a fancy restaurant. Also, I thought Virginia was already specific, but it's in North Chesterfield, for the people who are in other areas who are afraid to go to pizza shops in sweatpants now. Not the asshole. That's stupid. If it was such a big deal they could have brought you out the order. I wouldn't have paid either. Not the asshole. Dress codes shouldn't apply for pickups. They need a completely separate area for pickups if that's such a big deal, especially since they don't enforce a dress code all day. Not the asshole. Their employee said you couldn't pick it up, so you didn't pick it up. Not the asshole. The bouncer guy sounds like the asshole. No reason they can't bring the order out to you and have you pay if they are that stingy on the dress code. Assuming you called the order in, they should have informed you of any dress code before they took your order. Not the asshole. You showed up to pick up your order and were banned from entering the restaurant due to its dress code. You told bouncer boy you weren't coming back. Now the owner wants you to pick up stale pizza and pay for it. Yeah, good luck with that. Block his number. The owner is off his rocker. Not the asshole. He's obviously upset at the lost food cost, but he should be more upset by the lost sale because of this own rules that wouldn't even allow you in to pick up your order. That's his problem, not yours. There are ways around it. He could offer curbside pickup, which a lot of restaurants are doing right now. He could provide a separate takeout entrance, also like many other restaurants do, etc. This is solely on the owner of the restaurant. Not the asshole. I get that some places have a dress code and that they enforce it, which is totally their prerogative, but if that's the case, then they should have told you beforehand who isn't in sweatpants these days, or they should have set up a side part or whatever for pickups. And the extent to which the owner went for one order, that's really overdoing it, in my opinion. Not the asshole. If there is a dress code by a certain time and your order is coming up anywhere near that time, you should have been informed beforehand. Not the asshole. They can't have a dress code for pickup orders. Really, the idea of a dress code is a little wild to me at all, but the idea that you 1. Wouldn't have it prepaid, because most pickup orders are, 2. Would be barred from picking it up, but oh sure, I'll get my 12 hours old food Monday morning. Which really sounds like a food handling and safety law, NGL, and 3. Would pay twice to have the food remade is just kinda wild. It honestly doesn't sound real, it's so off the wall. But nonetheless I'd write some nasty reviews and not go back. NTA, I'm not paying for food I didn't receive either, and if you're just there for pickup, who cares what you're wearing? They could have given you your food and taken your money and sent your sweatpants home instead. They are now out. That money. Woman shrugging, light skin tone. Not the asshole. I would leave reviews on the business socials warning others of your experience. Not the asshole. Tell your story on Yelp and Google Maps with a 1-star review. Not the asshole. You tried to get your pizza, it's his fault, his bouncer, that kept you from doing so. He needs to revisit his policies as he is shooting himself in the foot. Please make a Yelp account and leave a review to warn other customers. This is ridiculous behavior on their part. It's wildly unreasonable to have a dress code for carry-out pickup orders. And if they really care about having you even walk in the door like that, they should offer curbside pickup. Most places in my area have been offering that since the start of COVID, anyway. Please, save someone else the trouble you experienced and put it on Yelp. Not the asshole. Usually dress code doesn't apply for pickup. If they expect dress code, they should have a separate entrance. This is on him. Not the asshole. You're picking up food. If it was that big of a deal, it should have been specified when you originally placed the order. It was not, though, so that falls on the owner for not making sure his restaurant's rules and regulations are known. He can't make you pay for the food either, considering they wouldn't let you in over your sweatpants. You never got to eat it, and I doubt there's something specifying that rule too, so who gets all dressed up to pick up food anyways? Not the asshole. Fuck that place. If you're fancy enough for a dress code, and you're also doing carry-out pizza, you better have a front area without the code. Bring it to the door, or be prepared for people to tell you to fuck off. That's definitely one for a Yelp review. Emo. Not the asshole. You were literally barred from entering to pick up your pizza. In no way is that your fault, and the way the owner reacted is appalling. He needs to tell his goons to ignore the dress code for people who are just picking up, or be prepared for a lot of unclaimed and unpaid orders. Not the asshole. After reading the title I came in ready to tear you a new one, but definitely not the asshole, especially after the owner's response. Not the asshole. There shouldn't be a dress code for the pickup, and even if there was, they should have told you when you ordered the pizza. The owner and the bouncer seem assholes. Not the asshole. I wouldn't pay for that either. It's a pizza. Why the hell do you need a dress code for a pickup order? On top of that, making you pay $35 twice. Screw that place. Not the asshole. It's 2020, what kind of restaurant enforces dress codes anymore? Leave a Yelp review so other people don't get screwed over by this douche canoe. I think you're not the asshole, but couldn't you have called the restaurant and said something like, "Hey, I'm right at your door but your bouncer won't let me in. Can you come out or make a dress code exception?" Not the asshole. You didn't eat the food. You don't have to pay for it. NTA, tuxedo for a pickup please. Not the asshole. That's really bad planning on the owner's part, and I doubt this is the first time it's happened. No one is dressing up to pick up a pizza. The owner could solve this issue so easily with a radio that the bouncer probably already has. If the bouncer let someone inside know, then they could bring your food out to you, take your credit card and run it inside, then return it to you. If nothing else, the bouncer could have used his cell phone to solve this problem. You did your part by showing up. The owner needed to do his part by presenting the food. Not the asshole. I would have done the same thing. The business should have a better solution than sending you home to change pants for a pickup order. Not the asshole. This is a ridiculous situation. Like, seriously, who wears a suit when picking up a pizza? I was the GM of a high-end local pizzeria for 6 years. I had customers bail on their orders all the time. Guess what? It happens. I have literally never called a customer back to chew them out for not picking up an order. Never ever. It's pretty tacky, honestly. And in your situation, I would have remade the order the next day on the house. That guy is a total fucking donkey. Not the asshole. Oh shit. Midlow represent. Please X-post or even make a new post on our RVA, and please tell us all which place this is so we can never make the mistake of eating there. Also, Gino's Woodlake should be your next go-to if you work up another appetite for Italian. The lasagna is fucking bomb. The pies are chef kiss. My go-to are the Philly pie, Philly cheesesteak, on a pizza. The white sauce pie with spinach, and the meat lovers plus add garlic. Also my company has an unofficial pie we always get there, large cheese, extra sauce, well done, add oregano. Then kill it with parm when it's served. Yes, I'm a fat kid. Yes, I like my pizza. Sorry you had to deal with that. It's Monday morning, I have other things to be angry about. This made laugh so hard. Not the asshole. Any restaurant owner making it that hard for customers to pick up a takeout order is not gonna survive the pandemic. He should be pissed at the doorman, not you. Not the asshole. Dress code to pick up? They could have also brought it out to you. Ridiculous. What pizza place was this? Is this in RVA? And not the asshole, obviously. So they're so fancy that you have to meet the dress code to pick up a pizza, but they'll harass you over $35. Also lol at having a dress code during a global pandemic. So let's get this straight. You ordered food you didn't get and then they want you to pay for it. Yeah, you're not the asshole. Not the asshole. I definitely agree with the idea to make a Yelp account for that. The review doesn't even need to be vindictive to get the point across. After 6 p.m. there is a dress code even for pickups that wasn't mentioned while making the order. They wouldn't let me inside to pick up the food, so I told them I was leaving and would not return for the food. The next morning the owner called and demanded payment for the food they would not sell us. Former restaurant manager here. No fucking way are you the asshole here. We sometimes had no shows for Togo orders. I might call that night and ask if they still want it. Otherwise it's a comp and throw away. There is no way I'd call someone the next day and tell them to pay for it. No matter the reason. In fact, if I heard someone was mad about anything, I'd offer to mail off a gift card to make up for it. Not the asshole. Not the asshole. Who the hell expects people to dress up for takeout? Especially in the age of COVID. I would be putting a review about this on any website you can. Not the asshole. Leave a review. Not the asshole. While I get a dress code if you sitting down there is no reason to have not let you get a Togo order. Not the asshole. Don't forget to leave a really detailed bad review about this. Not the asshole. NTA. Leave a review on Google too. Not the asshole. Write them a terrible Google Yelp review. Not the asshole and definitely leave a 1-star review to let others know about what happened. Not the asshole. Post a comment on Yelp or wherever and drag their sorry asses. As far as I'm concerned they practiced terrible customer service and you should look into leaving a bad review. Not the asshole. I wouldn't have given them a dime either. Not the asshole and definitely do the Yelp review. That is crazy. I've never experienced anything like that. In fact I'd also make a complaint to the Better Business Bureau about the poor treatment at pickup as well as the following harassment from the owner. You should have agreed and not picked up the second pizza. Muahahahaha. Not the asshole. Having a dress code for takeout is utterly ridiculous. He's the one who cost himself the business by refusing to allow the customer to complete the transaction. If this place prides itself on service, they should have brought your food out to you. In your situation I would start having everyone I know ordering takeout and showing up in sweats. Yelp it, maybe it will go viral.